When you do this, 99% of women are unable to control their desires. It's not that difficult to attract women. In fact, it's much simpler than you might expect. All you have to do is pay attention to what I am going to say in this video. Hello everyone. Today I'm going to share something that will completely change your perception of what truly attracts a woman. Prepare yourself, because what you're about to hear may call into question everything you thought you knew about winning people over. Forget the notion that you need to look like a hunk, have a bank account full of zeros, or use complicated seduction techniques. The secret to naturally attracting women is right here. And, no, I'm not talking about the generic advice you can find everywhere. What I want to show you is a genuine shift in thinking that will not only affect how women perceive you, but will also change the way you see yourself. Before we get started, I'd like to ask you a question. Have you ever felt invisible to the girl you're interested in? As if no matter how hard you try, she simply ignores you. If you said yes, stick with me, because what follows will blow your mind in ways you never expected. I'm going to show you what works, and I guarantee that by the end of this video, you'll understand that attracting someone isn't a guessing game, but rather a matter of trust and honesty. So, are you prepared to turn the tables? But first, I'd like to remind you about our book, The Game of Seduction, which is currently available. There are only a few copies, and the link is located in the first pinned comment. True confidence and self-esteem. The real key to attracting someone lies in your mindset. That's correct. It has nothing to do with your physical appearance, the car you drive, or those pickup lines that no longer work. The key is to have genuine confidence and positive self-esteem. It may appear simple, right? But, here's the thing. Many men end up interpreting everything incorrectly. When I talk about confidence, I don't mean the arrogant, forced air or exaggerated posture that some people associate with security. No, that is not genuine confidence. True confidence originates from within. It is a sense of calm and self-confidence, regardless of what others think or say. Consider what it would be like if you could walk into any location and, without needing anything other than yourself, people would notice something unique about you. That is true confidence. It does not require approval, compliments, or any form of external validation. It's about being comfortable with yourself, and that shows in everything you do. And it is this genuine energy that people, particularly women, notice and are drawn to. So, the first step is to let go of the need to pretend to be someone you're not, and instead focus on being yourself with pride and authenticity. Before we continue, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. This way, you will not miss any new content. The power of authentic confidence. Let's do some exercise. Think of someone you really admire. It could be a friend, someone you consider a mentor, or even a public figure you admire. What makes this individual stand out? I'm confident it's more than just their physical appearance or social standing. There is something deeper, which they naturally convey. That's genuine confidence, the kind we all seek. Now here's a fascinating secret. Men who aren't obsessed with gaining women's approval are the ones who appeal to them the most. That sounds strange, doesn't it? But, think about it. What's more captivating? A person who is constantly trying to impress others, or someone who is confident in themselves and does not feel the need to prove anything to anyone? Women can tell with the blink of an eye. They have a sixth sense and can tell when a man is trying too hard, when every gesture and word is planned to make a good impression. And do you understand what this does? It ultimately pushes them away because it conveys a sense of insecurity and lack of authenticity. Deep down, no one wants to be around someone who is unable to be themselves. Authentic confidence can be felt even from a distance. It does not require a stage, an audience, or external approval. It's something that comes naturally, and that's what makes a person truly attractive. Instead of worrying about the impression you're making, concentrate on being your authentic self. When you are confident in yourself and do not seek validation, you become truly magnetic. Self-confidence. Example: imagine this. You enter a bar and immediately notice a stunning woman across the room. Instead of being nervous or concerned about what to say, you simply smile, relaxed and confident in your own worth. You don't need her to validate your identity. You're there to live in the moment, have fun, and enjoy the night. This ease and confidence are incredibly appealing, but take care. We're not talking about avoiding women or pretending you're uninterested. The key is to express genuine interest without letting it dominate your demeanor. The goal is to be open to possibilities but not rely on them. When you demonstrate that you are enjoying your life and that interactions are a nice part of it, but not the most important, you generate magnetic energy. This approach focuses on being yourself and demonstrating that you are at ease with your identity. You're there to have fun with people rather than impress them at all times. By doing so, you demonstrate that you are at ease, secure, and fully open to what life has to offer. And that, my friends, is something that stands out in any environment. Do you consider yourself a confident man? If so, please let me know in the comments. The energy you emit here's a truth that many people still don't get. Women are much more responsive to how you feel than to what you say or do. It's almost as if they have superhuman abilities to detect your emotions and mental states. If you're anxious, insecure, or desperate for attention, she'll notice it right away, even if you think you're doing a good job hiding it. Regardless of how calm and collected you try to appear, your emotions will eventually show through. On the other hand, when you're truly confident, relaxed, and at ease with yourself, your positive energy shines through everything you say and do. It's like an invisible fragrance that entices and fascinates. Imagine that you're emitting a vibe of security and authenticity, and that's something women can't ignore. Think of it as an energy you carry around with you. If you're comfortable and content with who you are, the people around you will sense it. This genuine confidence is reflected in the way you speak, your gestures, and even your posture. And the best part is that it's not something you have to force or fake. It's just you being you, and that's what makes this energy irresistible. Have high standards now. Let's talk about something essential: having high standards. And I'm not just talking about appearance, but about the values and respect you demand for yourself. When you set and follow your standards, you're showing that you value yourself. And believe me, that's very appealing. Having high standards entails being clear about what you want and, more importantly, what you will not accept in a relationship. It is not about making demands on a whim. It's about realizing that you deserve to be with someone who appreciates and respects who you are. This means you will not accept any treatment just to feel less alone. You'd rather be at peace than with someone who doesn't share your values and self-respect. Showing that you have standards does not imply that you are arrogant or difficult. On the contrary, it demonstrates that you understand your worth and refuse to give it up for anyone. And this attitude acts like a magnet. People around you, particularly women, notice when someone understands what they deserve. When you refuse to accept second best, you attract relationships that are truly compatible with your goals in life. So, be proud of your standards. They reflect your self-esteem and demonstrate your unwillingness to accept anything less than the best. This isn't being picky. It is being true to your beliefs and goals for your life. The path to becoming the best version of you. True attraction does not involve tricks or techniques. It's about being the best version of yourself, leading a life you're proud of, and treating yourself and others with dignity. But how do you begin this journey? The key is to recognize that this is a gradual process, not an overnight transformation. Small steps, small changes in your thinking and behavior, are how you get started. First, make a list of your favorite aspects of yourself. It may appear strange at first, but this exercise is extremely powerful. Perhaps you have a great sense of humor, are a devoted friend, or are passionate about your work. Whatever these qualities are, recognizing them is the first step toward developing strong self-esteem. When you recognize what makes you unique, you begin to understand your worth. Next, challenge yourself to get out of your comfort zone. It could be anything, such as striking up a conversation with someone new, learning a skill you've always wanted to learn, or even taking that trip you've always desired. Exposing yourself to new experiences not only boosts your confidence, but also reveals new aspects of yourself that you may not have known existed. This journey of self-discovery is about more than just feeling good. It's also about naturally inspiring and attracting others. Because, at the end of the day, people gravitate toward those who live authentically and are proud of who they are. So, take one step at a time, and before you know it, you'll be living a life you're truly proud of, becoming a version of yourself that not only attracts others but also leaves you feeling deeply satisfied. Finally, if this video sparked your interest or had an impact on you, don't keep it a secret. Share it with your friends, click the like button, and subscribe to the channel to get more content that can change your love life. Oh, and I would love to hear from you. Leave a comment below with the most valuable takeaway you got from this video. Your experience and thoughts may be exactly what other men need to overcome similar challenges. Let us go on this journey together.